Hey there everybody, this is Snowy88 and this is my fourth and final video about the Ogame Turtle experiment I did on ogame.us in the universe called Pegasus. Besides the universe Pegasus, I also decided to play in Hyperion. I wanted to be a miner in Hyperion, just a miner. So at a certain point I met some guys over there, and a fleeter or a miner, I'm not sure about it, but he bought my deuterium. So it was all fine and well until another guy sent me a message and said to me that I had to stop sending this guy deuterium, otherwise he would destroy all my planets. So I was in a bit of trouble. I thought, oh no, this is not what I want. So I just looked at the stats and I saw that his alliance had far superior military points, and I knew they could have done a lot of damage. And I also made the mistake by having all my planets together, which I will never do again in a minor situation. And I decided to stick along with this guy and made a tactical decision, a strategical decision to stick with him. And well, it happened to be a fellow countryman as well. He came from Holland, just like I am, so it made communicating a lot easier. But then it suddenly happened. At a few days later, an account appeared in Pegasus which was called Betrayed, and before I knew it, he had bombed away 900 times. He had bombed away 30,000 plasma cannons with 900 attacks with IP missiles. So this is a flaw, I think, which is never addressed in Ogame, because it makes the IP rocket too strong, to my opinion, because no turtler can actually defend himself against this weapon, because there is always a time you are offline, when you are on bed, in your bed, or at your work, or at your family, or whatever, and the attacker can just go on. And in the current situation Ogame is in, we have dark matter. You can spend money on it, and you can fasten certain items, etc. And so he did. He spent nearly 4 hours in, and he attacked me 900 times. So I have opened a topic on the Ogame board in order to, well, there had to be something done about the bashing rule concerning IPM rockets, because I found it very strange that, for example, if I would start in the universe, and I will, in a normal universe, and I would start with 7 small cargoes, and I would send all those cargoes in 7 waves to one player, and stealing only 35k of resources, I get banned for bashing, while this guy attacked me with 900 IP rockets, destroying 30,000 plasmas and in part 3 you could see how many plasmas I had. I had about 65,000, and the guy never explained his reasoning why he was doing it. He called himself betrayed, and my guess is that it was probably one of those guys from the previous alliance in which I was, and I jumped ship from one alliance to another, and well, maybe that did the trick. He probably made that account or got that account, and the only thing he said to me were very strange sentences, but it came to the point he would never rest until all my defense was gone. So, well, I thought to myself, I have a huge defense. I thought he would need a very big amount of IP rockets, because he already fired 30,000 of them. Imagine the costs of 30,000 IP rockets, and he scraped only, well, maybe 10% of my defense. 30,000 plasmas were gone. Still 5 million rocket launches to go, 3.5 million small lasers, and 1 million heavy lasers, and some other stuff. But it does not matter. This incident did say something to me about the usage of IPM rockets, and I think this weapon is not balanced correctly in this game. It's too strong. A turtle cannot do anything about it. Yeah, sure, he can build anti-ballistic rockets, but he can only put, well, if he has rocket silo 10, he can put 100 of those rockets in there. But if an attacker is attacking you with IPM rockets, then he comes with lots more. No, and you are lying in bed while your defense is being demolished, and you cannot do anything about it. You cannot do anything about it. Nothing. So I proposed in this topic on the board that there should be a maximum amount of IP missiles which any player can use on any planet, just like with ships. You could, in normal universes, you can use 6 waves of attacks, even for moonshots as well. So why does this not count for IPM attacks? I mean, those things do so much damage, and I was sincerely sad, because I worked 4 years, nearly 4 years on that defense, and I was very proud of it. It was very entertaining to make videos about it, but one lunatic made it all go away. Well, actually, he did do the 30,000 plasmas, and later he tried again, and I saw it, and I built anti-ballistic rockets and said I was online, but I knew he would go on until everything was gone. So I thought to myself, well, you won't get all my defense. I'd rather scrap all the defense and having the resources and build a fleet. So I built myself 300,000 battle cruisers. So, but I'm not a fleeter. You know, I started in this universe to become a turtle, not a fleeter. So I have 300,000 battle cruisers, and I have the account in holiday mode, V mode, for a while now, as you can see here. Well, I have been out of it this evening to check it out, but I put it back into it. I have relocated some of my planets, as you can see, and well, I could play it, but I'm not a fleeter. I'm not a fleeter. I thought it would be much more easier to just fleet, and it isn't. It's very hard to fleet. I have noticed that there you have to do much calculations and projections, and you have to look at your enemies, and you have to determine his behavior and all that stuff, and I don't want that. I just want to play this game as a miner or a turtler in a relaxed way. So, well, to all you guys who want to be a turtler, I can give you the following advice. Don't build too much deuterium mines, because if you have excess deuterium, don't trade it to fleeters. Keep it to yourself. Put it away. Use the trader. Use the resource market. Exchange resource. Okay, it will cost you 3,500 dark matter, but if you pile up your deuterium, for example 100 million, then you can get a lot of metal and crystal, and you don't need anybody. So, because the reason why I say this is because if you keep yourself away from all the alliances who are at war and who are bickering about stuff and etc., then the chances are high that you get screwed, which overcame to me. I got in the middle of the fire, and I chose another side, which was clearly stronger, and I guess someone was not happy with it and created that account, and well, you know the story. So I cannot show you the defense here. At least no. Yes. Well, there's still a little left. This was my original planet, Xanadu, and I had the most defense was here, and now it's all gone. I still have 300,000 battle cruisers. Actually, a big amount of ships, not ships, not chips, ships. So I could actually work with it, but as I told you, I'm not a fleeter, and well, it's not allowed to sell your account here on Ogame, although it does happen from time to time. But and if it was allowed, I would probably do so, but it's not allowed, so I cannot do it. Otherwise, I get banned. And if the moderators know you want to sell your account, then you get banned for life. So that's the reason I don't sell. Pity though, because now the account is still in fee mode and nothing is happening to it. And as you can see, it's basically a pretty account now. In every galaxy there is a planet. There are all moons, and every moon has a jump gate, except for all moons are available. These are 10 planets. Mines are a bit normal, not extraordinary high, but well, I was a turtler, so I did not need that, and maybe I want to turtle again, but then in a completely other universe on a strange server, at least a speed server, and my idea is then to be in contact with nobody. So if you want to turtle, my advice is don't interact with anybody. Only raid inactives. Do not even attack actives, even if they are white, because even white weaker players can have stronger friends which can visit you. So only attack inactives. And well, we have moved now with the group to another server where I'm a miner now. I have also learned that don't put your planets as a miner together. Never put your planets together. Put them apart. Put them at least 50, 100 solar systems apart. So if someone comes, then he can only hit one planet at a time. So never put all the planets in the same system. So that's the whole story. It's a sad story, and sadly enough, Gameforge is not adamant to do something about it, because I never saw something on the board about, well, maybe we are working on it. And I think the IP rocket is heavily overrated. It's actually not very expensive as well. And if you have the right nanite, you can build it in 1 second. And this thing destroys just everything. I mean, if you are attacked with a regular fleet, then on average 70% of your defense is getting back. But not with these things. These things are so deadly that these are not balanced right. I'm saying that these are not balanced right. So this is my last video about the Ogame Turtle Defense, and well, as you can see, it's gone. Maybe I will rebuild it another time in another universe. And for all you aspirant turtle builders, keep it to yourself. Don't be too interesting, and build your turtle at look, for example, just after a while you always have to build mines. That's for sure. So if you have 8 or 9 planets and you decide to build a turtle, then take a good look at the galaxy, at all the galaxies, and go through them and find yourself a place far away from fleeters. And you can check this on this website, which I'm clicking now. And here you can enter the, well, for example, Hyperion. And for example, a nemesis of mine was Des. So, and then you click on other information, and then all his planets are shown here. So you can check out where the fleeters are lying, and if you want to build your turtle planet, then go as far from the center of each galaxy as possible, because most fleeters tend to have their planets near the center of the galaxies. Well, this is an exception, and this is an exception, and this one too. So, well, you have to look that up in the universe you want to build your turtle. After a month or so, it's clearly known who are fleeters and who are not. You just click you just click on high score and you click on military, and then you can see who are the fleeters. So look at those guys and where they all are, and keep your distance to them, and preferably in a far away universe so you won't be bothered. Or what you also can do is find yourself an alliance, which is a miners and turtle alliance, for example, so you can turtle all together at the same place. That could help. I'm not sure about it, but it could help. And well, if you want to be a turtler, keep it all to yourself. Don't brag about it. Don't post it on the board that you have built so many plasmas, or actually make videos about it like I did. I was just very enthusiastic about it, about the fact that okay, it was possible to build a turtler if you maintain certain rules and keep your biggest enemy fleeters befriended so they won't attack you. So well, that was my story. This is the end of it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this account. I will let it be for now. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all the compliments you gave me. Thank you for thumbing up the video as well. And well, don't forget, a turtler is not something you cannot achieve, but I still believe Gameforce has to do something about the strength of the IP rocket. So, but maybe in the future. We will see. I see you later. Or never again, or whoever. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye.